Welcome back, beautiful and handsome pupils of Practical Computer Comprehensive School. This is another tutorial video on basic science and technology, and it's for those of you in basic 4. Our theme this time is physical and health education. Last time we did physical and health education. What did we discuss about? Yes, you can tell me in the comment section while I go back to what we have today to save our data and time. So our topic is what? Alcohol and tobacco. Alcohol and tobacco. Have you heard of these words before? What are your experiences with these things? Have you drank it before? Have you taken it before? Have you inhaled it second-handedly? Like, have you been where someone else is taking it, is smoking tobacco and you inhaled it? How did you feel? Can you tell your parents about this? Make it interactive. Just tell them your experience about alcohol and tobacco. Those people you see drinking alcohol, how do they behave? How do you see them? What do you think about alcohol and tobacco? Just discuss this with your mom and dad so that they will know that you're really learning and getting exposed to certain things around you in your environment. And they will see your way of reacting to such things. Without wasting much of our time, let's know our learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, we should be able to define alcohol and tobacco, tell the reasons for drinking alcohol and smoking, tell the effects of drinking and smoking. Of alcohol and tobacco. Alcohol is a liquid product of fermentation and distillation of yeast or carbohydrate. It is taken in form of gin, whiskey, beer, etc. Traditional name for alcohol include ogogoro, sapele water, kai kai, push me, I push you. Very funny, right? When you see them staggering, that's why they call it push me, I push you. So now, let me give you a little bit details on how they make alcohol. Some alcohol are naturally harvested, like tombo and palm wine. We have the palm tree and we have the other one. Tombo, the mayongwo. We have mayongwo. Ndi Igbo na-akpọ ya mayongwo and mayongpo. Mayongwo is extracted from palm tree. Yes, palm tree also gives us drink wine, while ungo is another tree that produces wine of its own. So now, these are alcoholic drinks. Yes, because why are they called alcohol? They are left to ferment. When we say left to ferment, they are left to get sour before they harvest them. So when a drink or anything gets sour, it has developed certain chemicals in it. And these chemicals can intoxicate you. That's when we say something is alcoholic. You'll be careful because it can affect your what? Reasonability, your mentality for a particular period of time. So now, the kai aspect, they can get mayengwo or mayengwo, that is the tombo or palm wine, and especially those from the southern area, the Calabars, they are known for making this. They cook it and extract the evaporated steam. They steam. They have their way of extracting that steam. That steam becomes the kai. That is how they extract kai, and it is very highly intoxicating. It's highly intoxicating, and if you don't know what you're doing, you take it and take it much, your system might get corrupt. It to an extent kills. Yes, so you have to be careful taking it. Those elderly ones around, so it's not advisable to take it as a kid. It's a no, don't try it. Next is tobacco. Tobacco is a solid substance obtained from tobacco plants. It can be prepared into various forms such as snuff powder, cigarette sticks, petaka, etc. We also have igbo, Igbo marijuana is a kind of leaf that we grow around us, and some people use it for cooking, though they use it for cooking or curing certain people or making them fall asleep. People that need to rest but can't rest, they give it to them. But some people, many people abuse it. They misuse it. They use it to get high and start doing things without knowing. So, and it's not really good for your lungs, like cigarettes. It's not good. It burns your lungs. Like that song, Oma sang his Bad Influence. He said, "Doctor said I burnt my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigar. Now I'm lost in the Sambisa." You see that song now? The guy burnt his liver because he went. Doctor now told him, "Your liver is burnt. You've been drinking and you've been smoking cigarettes. So why burn your liver?" When your liver is damaged, your trachea system is affected. When I talk about your trachea system, your lungs, a whole lot of things in your internal system that keeps you alive and popping and healthy, active, without being fragile, easily falling sick, weak, or die unnecessarily. You get them damaged. So why take these things when they are not good for your health? So let's look at what we have next in our slide. The reason for drinking or smoking. Believe me, there are no valid reason for drinking or smoking, but some people find yourselves drinking or smoking in some way or the other. Number one, because of social problems. Social problems. You can get a decent man drinking and smoking because he's trying to forget things. Like I said, those things get you intoxicated and you start behaving like you get unconscious. Anything you're doing, you don't know what you're doing as at that time, and you can sleep for a long period of time. And because of problems, maybe financial problems, maybe someone died, someone so dear to them died, or maybe someone is very, very sick that they will die and they cannot help. They are heartbroken. They are in pain. They start taking those things so that they can forget what happens to them. This is one of the major reasons why people engage in drinking and smoking. Next is peer group pressure. Show me your friends and I show you who you are. If you mingle with people that smoke, you start smoking automatically. If you mingle with people that drink, except you are highly matured, like you know what is good for you, you won't drink, you won't smoke. But if you don't have self-control, you will do what? Behave like the people you mingle with. Next is family influence. Yes, if your family is used to drinking and smoking, why don't you get along? Yes, that's the next thing. Do you get it? Another one is bad influence from immediate environment. When we talk about our family, we also talk about our neighbors. When you stay in a neighborhood where drinking and smoking is a tradition, is a norm, is a custom, is what you know them for. Next thing is you find yourself doing that thing with them. Another one is ignorance. Ignorance. You ignore your health status. You don't care. That's why you engage in drinking and smoking. If you are someone that cares about your health status, you go to the hospital to do checkup and they tell you that no, don't take this, it's not good for your health. You will damage your lungs, you will damage your liver. Your heart will be damaged too. Your heart is at risk. But people, they don't seem to get this in their head. They just ignore it and take it. They say, whatever, I will survive, I will push through. And they make the mistake of imbibing in drinking and smoking. Another one is stress. When I talk about stress, it's also relatable to number one, which is because of social problems. Maybe you have a challenge in your working place and someone is trying to pull your legs too much and you end up drinking to just forget that particular tragic moment. You get it? So all these things count down to what? Self-control. Whatever it is you're passing through in this particular society, in your life, you should apply self-control, because alcohol, believe you me, does not stop pains. It only makes you forget it for the meantime. But later when you regain consciousness back, the pain comes back even more. So all you have to do is to beware. Let's look at the effects of drinking and smoking on individuals, the family, and society. Effects of smoking and drinking. Number one, it leads to quarrel in the family. Yes, when the man is drunk, he starts fighting the wife, and the children will be crying, "Daddy, leave her, leave her, leave her." You see, drunkards, they beat up their wife too much, so it leads to quarrel in the family. There is no peace. Crime of all kinds. When you've smoked and you've gotten high, you rape people, you steal people's things, you damage their things, you commit crimes, you go to steal because you don't know what you're doing anymore. You don't have self-control of yourself. Bad breath and bad odor. Have you gone close people that drink? Ew. They stink. High blood pressure, heart and lung disease, cancer of the lips, tongue, lungs, brain, liver, and throat. Stain on the lips, finger, nose, and teeth. Exposure to other diseases, cancer and cough. Exposure to other, loss of appetite, and this is it. So all you have to do is to be aware so you don't fall under all these circumstances. Have a nice day, stay safe, stay educated. Once again, play this video on and on so it imbibes deeply. Don't forget to make notes and don't forget to do your class activity. See you next time.